Hello everybody, this is Sonia. Now, the other housewife thing I was making, roll, I really don't even know where that is because I really wasn't really happy with what I was doing. And I thought today I would go and do something crazy patchwork because that's what I want to do. That's what I like to do. And I thought I'd go off the things that I usually do, but I'm sort of doing that, but I'm still sticking colour. I still can't do the different colour. So I've collected up some bits. Now I've got this really nice piece of velvet, which is pretty colour. Now what I'm going to do, what I thought of first, I've got a pillowcase here, right? And I really like the pillowcase. And I'm using the pillowcase I'm using the colours in the pillowcase, I think. Okay, so I've got a tiny bit of green there. I like this bit here that's just a bit blue and this is a curtain tie back thingy that I've got. And I'm just going to cut that up, use that. I've got this piece here that I like, this cotton bit. I've got another piece of wool bit. These are going in, aren't they? They're all going. That's gone. And this is a little bit darker. This is good, the colours in that. Putting more colours in than I usually would. Then I might have a tiny bit of this and I might have a tiny bit of blue. I don't know yet, okay? So these are the things that I'm going to use this time because I'm doing my usual thing because I really love to work with this and I wanted to do stitching myself. The other thing I was going to put the pieces of work of other people's work on there, and I decided I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to cut this off here a bit because I want some of this, because this is my main piece that I'm going to use. I've got a piece of calico here because I want to, I'm going to use that as the background, and then I'm going to do my inside bits once I get my outside cover done. The inside bits I figured I've got that sorted in my head anyway, what I want to do. Now this piece here is a little bit wrinkly and old, but it's very thin, and that's what I want. I don't want anything that's too thick, because I'll put the an inside bit of wadding or something in it. So this is 8 inches, and I think it's just too wide. I really do that personally as well. So this is 19 inches long, but I'm thinking about seams too, and I think I should be thinking about that on this as well. If I brought it in a bit, you know, with 1/2 inch seams, we're not going to have, it'd be a good idea if I was in the shot, sorry about that. I put it in like this, you know, you think about that. So I didn't want it too big. When I rolled it up, I just wanted a nice sort of size thing that I can hang on to. I might just take a bit more off that, because I don't know, it's just when things start to not go, you've got to get right away from them. And I have been now for a couple of days right away from things because they're not working for me. And today I hope I've got my mojo back, and I'm hoping I can do this for you, do myself. Now I might need more of that because this is a bigger piece, you know. So I'm going to cut this in half, I suppose. I was going to use my scraps, right? Well, I am sort of. These are bits and pieces, aren't they? I don't have very, very many small scraps, but I do have some. Okay, so we need pieces of that, and I'm going to use 3 of these because of the colour that's in them. They've got all the colours, right? So I'm going to have 3 pieces on here somewhere. The rest of it can be one of each if that's how it is, you know. Right. It won't be that big, but this is a start. You've got to get start somewhere. That there's a good idea. I'm leaving it on the ideas corner for a minute. This is a really nice piece of wool fabric, so I'm going to get a bit off this. I have a real lot of this, which I acquired a long time ago. I really love working with these wool pieces of fabric. They're very nice to sew with. And the reason I've got a calico background that's very fine is because, you know, you're going to do stitching through it, so you want it. This won't be as much embellished as what I'm usually doing, and that's okay. So I'm going to put a bit of this in as well. I really love this. I really do love the colour of this. Really beautiful. I think this is the colour of the walls in our house. Pretty close to it if it's not. Most of the rooms. Get a bit up a bit further. So this has got a backing on it. I'll show you, because this is a tie back thing for a curtain. It wasn't one of mine, it was something I got in a Kena system when I went there one time. So this has got a backing on it, so this is going to be a little bit tricky to stitch with, I think, and I'm going to cut along the seam because I don't want to have to try and get that out of there. Even if this has just got a few little bits, you know. I want to see if I can... Look at this. I cleaned my pin cushion up. Look at that. I'm really pleased with myself. I did this morning because I needed to tidy my table a bit so I could do some work on it. Because when I come on here and I try to do things, it mucks me up when I can't get it right. All the needles are on the magnets around the outside. And the pins are in the middle there, and that's really good. I'm happy with that because I was using the littler one that kept on getting caught, lost in all the stuff, so, and they fell off. Okay, put them back. Now I wanted to see if I could stitch through here. That's what my issue was, wasn't it? Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, you can, look at that. Look at me go. So this is not going to be a lot of that on there, I don't think, so just a little few accents of it, I suppose. I know I'm cutting big pieces off and I don't want them that big when I get them on here, I don't think. Bit of blue. Like the blue. It's nice, isn't it? But I just wanted a few bits that I could... Okay. What about this one? Another floral piece. And there was this one too, wasn't there? Let me see if we can put something together with this lot first and see how we go, okay? We'll see what happens. I'm going to start in the middle, I think, with this bit. And then I'm going to put on that over there. I'm going to take it to the side, I think. A bit there. I have the green, don't forget the green, and this one. Don't forget these ones. Sonia? Okay. Right. Well, we can do now, I suppose, is start stitching, because I'm just putting these on like this. I'm not going to do the usual thing that I do, like, we're not going to do that way, because we want to put them on whichever way we like, you know. There's not going to be any rules. I'm just going to start with that bit. And what else pink have I got? I don't think I put in... I must have another piece. I did have here this morning a piece of that one there. Wow, so that's good. That's going to look good. Rightio, now we've got an idea. Okay, so I only need this to be to there. So I'm going to cut that scissors under here. So I'm going to turn back at least one side as I go, okay? So you want to make sure you come right to the edge there. I will put in a pin or two just to get me started. And I'm not going to do a whole heap at once because I do a bit as I go. It's too hard to handle a whole lot hanging off here, you know? When I'm not going to pin it all on yet. I'm going to just do it as I go along, all right? I'm going to use some of this thicker thread, which is interesting, isn't it? Whether I'll do I'll use that or the other stuff. I'm going to put cotton on here, like, of course, I'm going to do stitching. Where's my usual little one that I use? I'm going to be able to see it on the... Doesn't matter, I'm going to probably go over the top, but we better use this thinner one because I don't want the stitches showing, because I do not... You can put basting stitches in and then you have to pull them out. Will we do that? Nope. No, because why? You can if you want to. I mean, everybody's got their own idea about how they do things. And I'll check the needle's all right to go through. Yes, it's a good one. Everybody got their own idea, you know, how they do it. And this is me today, because I'm going to do this like this, okay? I've decided I might try and make that think I've got all day to try that. I've got all day for that. I'm just doing it the way I do. Okay, so we got that on there. I'll tell you in a minute too what size this is when I finish. Sorry about that, I just didn't think about that. I'm not going to go right to the end because the blue's not right at the end. And I'm just going to do nice little stitches, one right down there, close up there. So you're not going to see them. They're going to hang on to it without me having to take them out, okay? Because they're a lot longer at the back than the front, and that's okay. You're not going to see it, but don't make them too long because you want it to be, gaps. I've watched people make these crazy patchwork things and use so many different coloured fabrics, and gee, they turn out well. I'm going to have to very carefully take myself off in that direction soon, if I can, to get the idea of how to do that myself. I suppose I could. I mean, I have done before, used different, more than 4 or 5 colours. I used to, and that's just not coming right to the end, but I guess that'll be in the seam. I can look at it that way because that's a shame. Oh yeah, I did pretty much. There's a bit over. We'll cut that off so it'll look right. There you go. Try and put your pins somewhere near the pin cushion, Sonia. I do have a magnet around here somewhere I could just put them to, but I can. So we do that, right? We've got that bit done. So this is going to have different variety of fabric on it. I was looking through my things yesterday and I found other stuff that I'd made before, and I thought, well, some of me sewing from the past, and I thought, well, I just got to get out there and get something different sort of thing, Well, it's not actually different, but I wanted to go make this sort of thing because I really enjoy it and I really feel comfortable doing it. Okay, so I got those two. Now I want something, of course, in a different shape. I'm going to go across this bit and come over the edge. It's not actually a different shape either, but you can go over what you've done before, and if I come to there with that, and I'll put that there, I might have the pink. Might go with that pink bit over there somehow. I don't know what the heck I'm doing with this one. I do start going through things and I find things, put rings on my fingers, you're picking up stuff and not actually tidying it up, I suppose, that much as putting it everywhere. Now I might put pink next to this. Oh yes, that's going to work good. I do like that now. Here's my needle. I feel a bit more thread. Well, that's handy. Where did that go? You know where it landed? Nope, it didn't. I've still got the end of it, though, is it? Oh, crikey. I'll have to get that later. Dear, oh dear. I can't get it now. It's gone down the other side, underneath the table. A pair of scissors to work with on the table here. Okay. Alright. It's all in the plan, I guess. Make it on an angle, Sonia. There you go. Look at that. Put it on an angle. Across there, like that. And then, I suppose you can cut that bit off. But not that part. That doesn't matter, because I've sewn through thicknesses like that before. It's not Doesn't look like it's new or anything. Get around this way now. And it's going to be hot again today. We thought it was going to have, we were going to get good weather here, but that's not a good pin at all. It's shocking. Yeah, we thought we were going to get some good weather because it was got cool. Last night we got really hot. It was ridiculous it is. So I am doing this way, but I don't want to. What am I doing? I've undone what I was going to do. I've just changed me plan. I don't want to change my plan. I want to do it this way so I can see where I'm up to and how much I've got underneath here. And I do need to use a bit because, you know, you want to. As that's on there, all right. I did do a few things for the inside, but of me Husif, I think it's called Husif. Is that a mark or is that just why this stuff here goes in all different directions, you know, isn't it? Whoops, now I'm pulling all the fluff off it. Oh dear. It's a bit fluffy anyway. Right, I'll sneak under here with me not going to see that. Now I'm going to try and disguise this thread too as well in there. It will go down in the pile of the fabric though, so I'm just going to get close to that. Pick up the one underneath. That's all hooked up, very good, not? Okay. Doesn't matter if you can see a bit because all these I'm going to be stitching over anyway. Hope you don't mind, but I've really got a thing about doing all these nice stitches. I really like doing it. Really like doing the sewing. I think it's going to look really good. That's what I do. It's not good when you're trying to do something and it doesn't matter what you do to it. You think, oh, gee, that's not good, is it? You know, yeah. But I do have, I'm very picky, I suppose. Might be too picky, that might be me trouble. I think it is, you know, because I need to have it, make sure it's just exactly, you know. And I might put this in a show, maybe, in our local show. It's like a fair that, or you have fairs over in America and other countries, I suppose, or something, I don't know. We have a thing called a local show here and every year, and you put your bits and pieces in, and Jeremy's going to put some vegetables in. Last year we tried to do it, but we both got really sick and couldn't go, so that was really bad. Really bad, but anyway. He's out there now vacuuming. He is. I'm going to leave that long so I can tuck it under. Oh, that's a bit pulled up there, Sonia. It's not bad though, is it? Goodness me, what was I thinking? I'm doing it a bit tight. Why did I do that? You know, I'm going to take it out because I can't handle that. I really can't. And I can't switch this off because you'll never get to see anything at this rate. I'm sorry about this, but I'm not going to leave that like that. It's too tight. I don't know what on earth got me to do that. I wanted to go faster. All I was doing was doing it wrong. Righto, don't go faster at all. Okay. And if I didn't do this now, if I didn't take this out now, I would get stuck on this piece and I would not be able to do any more with it because there'd be something wrong with it, see? And I can't continue on if there is. Okay? Righto. Now this time, let's be careful. That was under there, wasn't it? I've got a knot in it. I don't know why I didn't bring that right up to the edge. That seems a bit silly, doesn't it? How about we do that? Then I won't have to worry about cutting any off. Actually, I'll cut that bit off there straight. See, there was a reason. See, that didn't work because you didn't get it set up nice. That's better. you go. I think it's because I was putting the I don't know if it was tight or it just looked like it was because of the fabric. Anyway, and you can see the little stitches. That doesn't matter, because when I stitch across it after it will be covered over, I'd say, pretty much. Just go into that bit, grab a little stitch, go into that bit. That look better? Yes, I mean we should check our work as we go and make sure, okay, just to be sure. I could go down on an angle a bit. Yeah. Go down sort of sideways a bit. And when I do this, if it's not covering it over, I will pull them stitches out, I think, if I need to. What I should have did was change the colour of the thread, you see, but I'm not pulling it on again. I'll just take that on board, and next time I'll use a different colour thread, so I won't have to worry about pulling it out. Righto, we're here at the end, and we'll just do a couple of stitches to secure that, cut that off. I was hoping I wasn't going to make a hole in my calico. That wouldn't have been a very good look, would it? Now, do I want it to stay that big? What have I got under here that I can cut off this bit? Because you don't want it too thick. This is the best I can do, I think. Just pulled up a bit. It must be just me being a bit tough on it, I think. Righto, so now I want to do this piece. And that's bringing that back way over there. Doesn't matter. I'll just have to cut that off there. Turn that over a bit far, haven't you? Is it too far? And we've got the green piece. I think I'm going to put that there. I think that looks alright, or another bit of this. No, that's too close. Just put this piece in here somewhere. This is not going to be fun to sew, this isn't, I don't think, because of what it is. I don't know, we can see. No, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Righto, we'll put that there first before we go any further. That bit in there. I do want to cover up a bit of this green, but not too much, just that bit. Righto, so we need to put that. I suppose I could sew these on the inside while I'm still turning them over like this, couldn't I? Gotta make sure you got that bit. I'm going to use this cotton, this crochet thread, because it's just a bit thicker than normal thread. It won't hurt at all. It's good to use it. I've got stacks of it, so I might as well use it. Because people don't really buy this like they used to. It's all in the thrift shops everywhere, so... I'm going to put the pink on there now, after that. Okay, going that way. Right. That's what our next plan is. Put this over here. And then I cut off a bit of that thickness under there. Or maybe not, because this is only a very thin piece of fabric. So I don't know whether to keep... I'll just keep it under there, I think, because the thicknesses of it all have been different. We don't want to... It'll be fine. Oh, goodness me. Keep forgetting the knot. You wouldn't think I would you, after all these years? Okay, so I hope we're in the shot here. Come on. And I really am losing more different colours. Look at me. You know what I mean? I've got a variety of different colours and thicknesses of fabric. And that's good because I'm excited about using different things. Tiny little stitch from the top. Oh dear. So I've got some wool, I've got some furnishing fabric, I've got some velvet, I've got some cotton fabric, and I think they look good. They look all right together, don't they? Look at that. I think this looks like that because of the pile on it. It just pulls up and it's just been... It's okay. I'm good with it. I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to try not to anyway. Yeah. Pretty. I've seen a couple of ladies do these quilts and they use scraps, tiny scraps. I guess over the years I've always got rid of my tiny scraps. I suppose I do have bits that are, I don't know, 3, maybe 2 inch, you know, sort of sizes, but that's the smallest I'd be. It'd be for mine. So I just started keeping the small ones, won't I? But then that'd seem like I don't need them. I don't need them. But it's good to use them up. And besides, these were small pieces. I got a whole heap from Vinnie's small bits of fabric, and that's probably out of the packet. One of the packets, this one. That looks good, I like it. It's sort of, you know, you can see that happening, can you? Good. And then there's this one, but I don't know, he's pretty good, he's not bad. With the pink. I'm going to put the pink on now. I'm not going to cut out that piece underneath there. I don't think. Should I cut this off or not? I might just take it off the edge. Kind of sort of needs it under there, I think. Looking good. Okay. So, I don't know. How much of that do I need? Up here. It's a really pretty colour, isn't it? If you cut everything this shape and then you can change it, like, is everything long? I like this too. Do I go that far? Do I get this game? I can't see why not. It's got the colours in it that I'm using, hasn't it? I'm going to cut this bit off. And then I'm going to go from there over, I think. And down to here probably. So I make sure I've got plenty of overlap because I don't want to make a hole. There's not allowed to be a hole anywhere. It's going to be rolled up, so you want it to be, want it to stay together. My cotton's here somewhere, got it. Lots of cotton here. I was in here yesterday for ages, but I was a bit tired, so when you're doing something like that, you can't get yourself motivated. It's not a good idea to put up a video. I was not in the right place. Anyway, I feel a lot better today. I guess this is why my YouTube channel might be going downhill because I'm not doing as much as what I used to. I'm having a terrible. Well, I shouldn't be talking about this. Anyway, I don't want to talk about it anymore. Because people might get sick of hearing about me drizzling about myself. Not sleeping. Anyway. I'm still staying on here. If nobody watches me, I'll just still get my videos up. I want to still do me stuff. I do. I suppose I'm not as bright and shiny as I should be. The big knot under there I got. I have to fix that up. I can feel it. If it's that bad, if I can feel it. Make sure you keep hold of that so you don't want to make it muck it up a bit. I'm going to go to here, just there, I think. There we go. Done that bit. You can see these plainer too because of the thread, but that's okay. I can... Oh dear. I can stitch over top of it. I'll be sewing over top of that. Or pull it out. It's okay. A bit of fluff in there. Now... I don't want to take that out of there at all because I'm going to keep that in there for padding on that. It'll be fine. Okay. Now we're heading to the... We're going this way for a start, I suppose. Which one we put on there now? So a bit of this green, do you think? That'll be nice. A bit of the green can go here. Look at that, it just fits nicely. Yep. Maybe I should use a longer piece so it just doesn't just only fit. I need it to fit so it's good. How much of a turnover I've got? A fair bit. A fair bit turned over. That's not long enough. Here's a bit. Here. Well, I've got all this thread here because I must have took it off and then changed my mind or something. I've got another bit. Well, this is delicious, isn't it? I do like the colours in this. Come on. Gotcha. Me not under here. won't take it over the end like I did. I'm going to put it back in the green bit because then you won't see it as much. Make sure as you're going to that you're keeping everything flat. You don't want anything to be bubbling up a bit, you know, like keep it all laying down flat. Does it go across there to the end? Only just. I've got a lot of material under this. That's okay. I've also got a good needle, so that's a good thing. You know, it doesn't matter how old you are, you can still learn something. And I learned a couple of somethings today. I seen somebody put together something and I thought, oh, I never thought of that. Why didn't I do that? You know, you think of things like that, don't you? Yeah. It's good to learn something new. I'm going to go down the side of this now because I want it to stay straight. I'm sure it will. I just want to make sure that I get the outline of it. I know what I'm up to. There's not many pieces coming to the side of that pink bit there is, so I'll have to move it in a minute. Okay, sorry if I'm getting out of the shot here. Rightio, there we go. We're going to be in that bit. Managed to put all the pins on the table here. Doesn't matter, I can use them, can't I? Mouthful of water, excuse me. Oh, look at me. I sewed that to there. And I clever. Which bit have I sewn up? This green bit. I can actually cut that off because it's right near the end of the piece. I'll be missing this much now. Dear oh dear, Sonia. Well, it was either that or and I'll leave that bit stuck to it. It'll come off now. I'm trying to straighten this a bit better. I only lost ½ inch. It's okay. I'll put something on the end of it, make it longer if I need to. Now I want to put more blue on, and where's this piece here? I wanted to put a bit more of that up this way as well. I'll put some more blue. I'll have to get a bigger piece than that. Come from this side here with this. This bit here, it's a bit longer. Okay, we'll put it that way. How about that? Yeah, and then you can put the blue on the end, maybe, over this light one. We can put the light, no, I'll put the blue because I need to bring some more of that down here. That's good. Oh dear, this is nice. Look at this where the little things are bit holes. They're bit holes in that, but that was before I got it. That was something that chewed it. So I've got to make sure when I put it on there, I don't have the holey bit. Which was a shame because it was a really nice piece of blanket fabric, a bit of wool fabric. Yeah, I'll put that on there. That'll work. Okay, so I need to go. I'll turn this over this way. I don't really want to take away too much green. Oh no, you're not. You're not taking away too much green. I'll put the blue on here, like this. So I'm going to cut that off because it's folded. I cut that off because I don't want it to be too something. Right, so we have a big space here of the pink, but that doesn't matter, it's nice. You need a bit of pink. Blue here, maybe. And the colour, we haven't used this one here yet. Don't know if I'm game with that, I don't know, I'll have to see what I think. Then I've got this green here as well. I do like that one too. Right, okay, I don't think I can do that though. Where's the other one here? Yes, that'll do me. Righto, so let's do this bit. I'm actually going to do it this way and turn it over. I think. I suppose I can hold it down. Some pins. I better go now, so I'll be back. Okay, I'll come back in the next video and show you some more. Okay, thank you for watching. Please leave a thumbs up and like and subscribe or whatever you want to do. Thank you very much. Bye bye.